Tylon Barlow, owner of Survival 815, and I'm just here to let y'all know the steps that I had to take to get from being in the streets, running wild, to actually being an entrepreneur, taking the steps to start my own clothing line. My survival story started years ago. I moved from Atlanta to Connecticut in about 1998. And from there, it's like I was living a whole different life. I left everything I knew, which was my mother, my brother, my whole family, to come up here and start a new life. Of course, like any young teenager, without the right guidance, I ran to the streets. And one thing led to another, and I just really caught myself being tied up into the streets, running around. I wasn't really a bad kid. I graduated high school, you know what I'm saying? My father was real strict on me, so it's not like I was in a household where I didn't have rules. Everything was taken care of. It's just I was used to a little something different. I always wanted to get some money. So that led to me being in the streets, selling drugs, doing whatever it really took to get a couple dollars in my pocket. And after a while, I was playing around with it, and I started getting good at it. And I actually started making some money off of it. And it's like, throughout the whole time, I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, I'm good at making people buy stuff from me, whatever the case may be. Hopefully later on in life, I can turn this into something positive. But again, I'm getting caught up with the fast money, the lifestyle, the women, just everything to do with being in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And one thing led to another again, and I ended up getting incarcerated in 2007 for a crime I had nothing to do with, attempted murder, and a lot of other crimes that was tied to it. And it was a real messed up situation for me in life. Like, I didn't know what to do next. I was really in a situation where I'm in jail for something I had nothing to do with. Everybody around me know I had nothing to do with it. The most I could do at the time was just stay down, remain humble, pray, and just hope that the truth come out. Truth ended up coming out. I did a little over 2 years. I was in jail, telling myself that I'm gonna do this when I get out, do that when I get out. Of course, like anybody else, got out of jail, straight back to the same thing. It wasn't working. And so, I'm really just sitting back, focusing on my life. Like, I've been around a lot of people. I've escaped like a lot of other jail time. I've been around people who've done killing, who've been killed. It's like I didn't really want to have myself end up getting caught up in the mix of it, you know what I'm saying? I had my little scapegoats, I had my get out of jail free card. So now it's like, it's time for me to really take a stance, be a man, and do something that's, one, more positive, two, that can benefit me in the long run, and three, that could possibly help my family. I've always had a passion for fashion. For the people who know me, y'all check my background, you understand me? I always been dripping. I always brought some type of trends to the town, whether I got credit for it or not. It's a lot of people who bring trends to the town, but I just knew in my heart that it was always something about me and fashion that just went hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot for me to put everything I was doing down in the streets to make this change. But again, tomorrow's not promised, you know what I'm saying? And so while you living, you gotta just do something that's more beneficial for you in the long run. And that's when I took it upon myself to say, you know what? I really do want to get into this fashion thing. I started off with hats out the trunk of the car. Like, went to a spot, bought patches, bought blank hats, started patching them up. I didn't even have a name for my company at the time because, again, it's not something that I really took so serious. It took time for it to actually get serious. So I took these hats, patched them up. I got t-shirts. I'm selling them. But I'm like, yo, the patches that I'm using are the Army patches. Let me come up with a word that's just could represent my lifestyle, what I've been through, and also represent the patches in a whole. And I'm like, survival. Survival is perfect.
Straight got 17 and they coming out hot. We all food, don't get left in a pot. She pulled up, jumped out, and she stood by the door. Had the money, she just needed the roll. He jumped out, phones hitting the floor.